Let's start with the context of current world events. We live in a world of perpetual warfare and crime and corruption. A war ends in one location and it begins in another location. The theater of war rotates, but it never goes away. Protest after protest, we never stop the wars, they continue to go perpetually. It seems that we need a different approach in dealing with the problem of perpetual warfare. How does the Venus Project approach this?
If you really wish to bring an end to war, poverty, hunger, and most crimes, what we have to do eventually through education is declare all of the earth's resources as the common heritage of all the world's people. That would be number one. If that is attained, then we can do away with all the artificial boundaries that separate people. Before the states had joined together into one nation, there were territorial disputes at all the borders. There were militias. But once the states had joined together, the militias disappeared. There was no need for it. The same process can be applied to all the sovereign nations of the world. To be invited in to a participatory democracy whereby all the resources are shared by all the world's people. I see that as the only means. Transitionally, if you substitute any other system, it will have built-in antagonisms. So this is what we have to strive toward. I don't say this can be accomplished in one swoop. It's a slow process of education. We hope to make a motion picture depicting these changes and showing people what the advantages would be to each individual throughout the world of a resource-based economy.
Why do you propose such a radical change?
Well, I would like to see an end to war, poverty, unnecessary human suffering. And I can't see it within a monetary-based system where the richest nations control most of the world's resources. I cannot see that happening. I see constant repeat of the same series of events: war, poverty, recession, again, boom, bust, and war again. I see no end to that cycle of events unless we declare the earth as common heritage.
I hear discussions of a new paradigm in economic systems. And you're proposing such a change in a resource-based economy. What is a resource-based economy? And how does that compare with a monetary-based economy?
In a monetary-based economy, we use money as a medium of exchange. Now, money doesn't represent our capacity to produce. It just represents a method designed hundreds of years ago and established within the system. In the monetary-based system, it's wealth, property, and power. And that's the main directive. Now, today we say, how much will it cost? That is really the question. The real question is, do we have the resources to build that kind of project? Yes, we do. Do we have the money? No, we don't. We don't have enough money to wipe out the slums and build housing all over America and schools. Even if you taxed everybody, doubled it, we don't have enough money. But we have more than enough resources available to build anything we want to build. If you have difficulty with that, consider this. Suppose all the money in the world disappeared tomorrow morning. As long as there are farms, water, building material, we can build anything we want to build. It isn't money that people need. It's access to resources.